Troy, let me take you back to 2014.
I'd rather not.
Why not? Why? What's happened in 2014?
That was my last year of high school. I don't want to think about that, mate.
That was your last year of high school?
That's when I started last year of high school. Yeah.
Oh, you started last year of high school then?
I'm not that old. I'm old, but let's not push it.
I graduated in 2015, which is why I was confused. I was like, hang on, I'm older than you.
Yeah, you are. You're an old man.
Anyway, Series 8 was that year.
Was it?
Yeah.
I kind of ruined your intro a bit there, didn't I?
Roll the intro.
Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. My name is Troy, his name is Crispy, and we're the hotline that accepts your calls from anywhere in time and space. Look at the grin on his face as I say that. Look at that. He's excited. Are you excited, Crispy?
I am so excited.
This is the Who's There After Hours podcast. It's late in Australia for you, buddy. It's late.
It's not that late. It's 9 p.m, but it is time for bed.
It's late for you. For me, that's
yes,
dinner time at this point with my work hours.
True.
Oh, well, we got an important thing to talk about before we begin, because, ladies and gentlemen, it was Mr. Pro's birthday a few days ago.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday, mate. How was your weekend?
Mate. Oh, it was fantastic. It was really, really good. I had some mates over here. We had some drinky dinks. What else? I saw my parents. That was nice. My girlfriend got me the coolest Lego set. Hang on, I'll show you. Troy, describe it for the audio listeners.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Whoa!
Describe
that
it,
is
Troy.
so
Describe
cool.
it.
No, I want to be mysterious.
Describe
it's a Lego arcade cabinet. That is so cool.
You ready?
And it opens up. What is that inside? Oh my god, it's like a house. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a little house inside the arcade machine.
I've never seen that. That's so good.
Pretty cool.
I'm going to come over now and take it from you.
Hey, no, that's not allowed. Let's
just check plane tickets and see how much it costs me to fly over.
Too much, mate.
You also had a lovely burger last night. You had a burger.
Did I?
Yeah, you sent me a picture of a burger.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, Poor Crispy was having a nice night out, and he was like, I don't know if I'm going to want to wake up in the morning. Here's a picture of a burger. Can we change the recording? And I was like, okay.
That was my, persuasive skills was like, look at me, I'm having a burger. We need to film later.
Yeah, brother was just having a good time for his birthday weekend. You tried to record Who's There in the morning of your birthday, and I said to you, I was like, what are you thinking, fella? Have a birthday.
Well, I could have. I had a feeling that we were going to be busy this weekend, and we were. But it was good. I had a fantastic weekend.
You know what? That's what matters. You had a good time. Having a good time is important in life, okay?
That's right. Troy, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Life's good.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
I mean, not too much. Listening to the new Taylor Swift album, having a good time.
What a banger. What a beautiful, beautiful album.
You don't like it, do you?
Yeah. There's some stuff I like.
I'm amazed how many people are like slating it or saying it's mid. It's just a bit of fun. I realize how cringe it is for a straight white male to say this, but it's just a bit of fun girly pop. Like, I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, but I mean, I think she has set. Anyway, we don't have to get into this, but I think
we do. Everyone wants to hear our thoughts on the life of a showgirl.
She has set a certain standard for herself, and I'm just like, you can do better than this. You can do better. Like it's pure. Like it's fine. It's unassuming. It's catchy. It ticks a lot of boxes, sure, but I wanted something more personally. Let us know your thoughts.
I'll tell you
comments.
one thing. I'll tell you one thing, Crispy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a much better father figure in our tier list than there is on her album. And that is Mr. Peter Capaldi. Because, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. A Taylor Swift segue. That is just, this podcast episode is going to be great now. That's great.
Yeah,
it's going to be amazing.
A banger.
Well, this is the series that was on everyone's wish list. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Series 8 edition of our ongoing tier list series for the modern run of Doctor Who. And we're finally up to the man, the myth, the legend, the Scot, the Tucker himself, Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that's right.
Which sounds weird out of context if you haven't seen the thick of it. Anyway, so we're ranking his first series on the tier list, and we're going to give our thoughts on Series 8 and the 12 episodes within it, Crispy. I'm excited. This is like a very special era for us both, you know?
Yeah.
You met the man and never shut up about it.
I met him straight as soon as his era started. I met him straight away.
Honestly, if I was you, I would never shut about it either. Like that's your David Tennant cake. That
It is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. Hello, Crispy.
Hello, Crispy.
Yeah, I won't repeat that story because we've talked about it a million times on this podcast. But this series does mean a lot to me. And Troy, you love this era, right? You love this era.
I went through like a Capaldi renaissance during COVID of all times.
Yeah.
Where like I rewatched the era and I was like, damn, this is fire. This is so good.
It is
so good.
It truly is. But where do we start, Troy? Where do we start on this journey?
It's going to be a long one, but let's start with a deep breath, okay? Take a deep, deep breath, because here comes the longest episode of Modern Doctor Who.
Question
Is it still
mark?
the longest?
What about Power?
I was going to say, Power might have taken that. I'm going to look it up. What is the already we've got a Google-worthy question. Because the fun fact, if you didn't know, Deep Breath is longer than the 50th anniversary by not much. Oh yeah, it is. It is Power of the Doctor because it's 87 minutes.
And how long was Deep Breath?
I am looking it up now.
Here we go.
It is
the suspense.
76.
Ah.
Wow. So Power of the Doctor is 11 minutes longer. Crazy. Now, Crispy, do you want to explain why? Hang on. Did we not only have 5 tiers last time? Am I crazy?
I don't know. This is a different list.
This is the wrong list, good sir. This is the wrong one.
How is this the wrong list?
Because it's got the wrong branding on it, sir. How dare you?
This looks right. What do you mean?
No, it's not. It should have his intro where the titles are. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it right now.
Ah, this looks very different.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
Here we go.
This is the one. This is the one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, transition to the tier list. It's as if nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened at all, Crispy.
Wow.
I'm excited. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that amazing artwork. I love it with the intros, to be honest. I think it's just cool to look at it with the intros and having the title over the intro scenes. It looks cool as hell. So,
it is nice.
Crispy. What I was going to say before we had that little distraction was you went to put Deep Breath in A tier. You want to explain where your head's at there?
I think like Deep Breath had a massive job because going from Matt Smith to Peter Capaldi is a big jump for viewers of the show. That people got very comfortable in the David Tennant and Matt Smith era, got comfortable with what the new Who Doctor is. And this one kind of goes back to, like, harkens back to classic Who, harkens back to, Christopher Eccleston in a sense, kind of a grumpier, more upfront, more stubborn Doctor. And that can be something to adjust to, which is why Matt Smith makes a phone call in this episode being like, please come back. Please come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it does a good job. I don't know if it is the best entry point for a Doctor Who episode, but they do a damn good job. Troy, your thoughts?
That's a very good point. I think it does a very good job of selling Capaldi as the next Doctor if you've seen Matt Smith. I don't know, if it's the best starting episode out of every Doctor's first. Because this one feels more like it's bedding the audience into the change of Doctor rather than offering up who the character is right from the start. Yeah, interesting. Ooh.
So where are we going to put it, Troy? Where are we going to put it? There's so much in this.
Yeah, it's incredibly long an episode, but I feel like it justifies its runtime, at least for the most part. There's some really good stuff in this, and there's some really good Capaldi moments. I've constantly joked about the door boring, not me, and then hanging out of a window going, me! Like, there's some great stuff. There's just some... my Twitch subscription alert for the last 5 years has been Capaldi shouting, "Oi, big sexy woman." So you can tell how much I love this episode, Because clearly I love that quote so much that every time someone subs to my Twitch, I'm like, "You're a big sexy woman." But don't take it too seriously. No, I think it's probably A tier. I don't know if it's A tier. High A.
Interesting. Wow, okay, I
don't know, I was thinking about S because I quite like the fact that it is a longer episode. I feel like it justifies it. It's a cool spiritual successor to Girl in the Fireplace, which you might not realise at first. Unless you hear Madame de Pompadour and then you're like me and it's like a light flicks behind your head. But yeah, I don't know. Something about this one feels like maybe it's not S tier. Capaldi, I think, is definitely one whose episodes get better as they go on, bar a few in this, which I really, really love, which we'll get to. Yeah, I'm going to go with A.
Okay. High A. Interesting. We'll see what the comments say about that one. We'll see what the comments say. But we did have a call here from Dr. Master. I think Dr. Master is backing up Deep Breath. Let's have a listen.
Okay.
Big sexy woman.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Is that it?
That's the whole call. Very nice.
I like that she agrees. She agrees with my my Twitch alert choice.
Yeah. We've got one more for Deep Breath. This is by Generated Crispy. Hello.
Okay.
Getting out of the Matt Smith era and starting the Capaldi era, I was really skeptical, like a lot of us were. But I think Deep Breath is one of the best post-regeneration Doctor stories. You have Clara Oswald there being lovely as always. And the Paternoster gang, I think, was really fun. Plus having the Clockwork droids come back. Like, that was just so much fun. But for the memes, I'm going to say Kill the Moon.
Oh, okay. Whoa. I did not hear the end of that call. We'll get to Kill the Moon in due course. Thank you, by Generated Crispy.
Yeah, part of me does wonder if this should be low S tier. Am I crazy in that?
It's the last appearance of the Paternoster gang, can you believe it?
Yeah, like, we're missing out some very important details here. I mean, it has Strax's best moment.
Oh, we're the Times.
The Times. Shall I send it up? Sure. Ha! Yeah, it's fantastic.
All right,
fantastic.
S tier.
Yeah. Right, it's going in S tier for Strax. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
S tier for Strax.
Oh, everyone's gonna hate us. Crispy.
It'll be low S. Don't worry.
Crispy, are you out of your mind?
No. What?
Ask me if I'm out of my mind.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm inside a Dalek.
Great. Don't be lasagna. Don't be lasagna. Okay. Let's talk about it. Into the Dalek.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast episode where we talk about episodes purely through quoting them. If we're going to do that, though, Into the Dalek has possibly my favourite Capaldi-Clara interaction in this series.
Oh, please do tell.
There's a lot that are fab, but there's just something really funny about this is Clara. She's not my assistant. She's some other word. I'm his carer. Yeah, my carer. She cares, so I don't have to. Like, there's just...
elite.
It's such a good line.
It is a very, very good bit of dialogue. Who wrote this? Phil Ford as well, and Stephen Moffat. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil Ford. He wrote what do you call it? Waters of Mars? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Am I making that up?
Yes, you're right.
Yes, he did.
He also makes some pretty cool cars.
What? Oh, Ford. Nice.
Yes. And my favourite replies to my jokes when you go, "Oh, that right, cool," and then don't laugh. You just move on straight away.
I've got the reference. Let's go. Into the Dalek. Weird, goofy concept. Strange for an episode 2, I think, bringing the Daleks back. But it weirdly works. You kind of see the... like Clara, she's a full-on school teacher now. Like, after the 50th anniversary, I'm glad they kind of kept that a consistent part of her character. And Cole Healer's more of a thing this season. They set that up in this episode really well.
Yeah.
But the whole good Dalek thing is also a fantastic idea. The introduction of Rusty. That's the Dalek's name, isn't it? Rusty?
Yeah.
That's fun. I think the whole shrinking thing's a bit goofy, but there's some fun camera work when they enter the Dalek. It's all like weird, trippy, sci-fi. I don't know. I've always had a weird feeling about this story because I watched it the first time I watched it. I think it was maybe 4 a.m. in Australia because it was the first time that the ABC here were doing simulcasts like after the 50th anniversary because they did a simulcast for the 50th anniversary, but then they're like, oh, Series 8, we're doing it, and I'd already seen Deep Breath at the Doctor Who World Tour. Don't mind, that's a separate story. Don't worry about that. But this one I got up, really, really early. And I don't know, I always felt this was the only one I got up early for because I was like, I can't manage that for 12 weeks in a row. So this was the only one I got up for like at 4 a.m. I've always felt weird about this one. Troy, speak, please.
This one gets a lot of flack for kind of being, we're inside a Dalek and then it's the same corridors you see in every other episode. But I've never felt that criticism. Like, we talked a lot about Doctor Who just being a show that does a lot on, at the time, not the best budget in the world. And I honestly always felt like it sold the idea of being inside the Dalek quite well. Because it's a series of corridors, but different areas did look unique. I really also think it plays into how much you like Capaldi's Doctor starting off as a cold and detached character. If you don't like that, this episode's not going to be for you. Like, that Caroline might rub some people up the wrong way. But there's also the one of the teammates, I can't remember his name, I think it might be Ross, but I'm not sure if it is. But someone dies and they're in like the vat of like, I don't actually know what it is, but like, where is he? And he's like, oh, top layer if you want to say a few words. Like, to me, I think that's hilarious. It's dark,
I know
but
Moffat
I'm like,
wrote
oh, they're
that.
selling
I know
it well.
Moffat wrote that. That wasn't Phil. That was Moffat, 100%.
I can understand why that rubs people the wrong way, but I honestly really like what they do with this. I mean, much like the Daleks in Manhattan Evolution of the Daleks, I think that this also does an interesting concept of trying to show a Dalek that isn't just... Well, I mean, it isn't just completely hateful, but this one necessarily just become hateful, but just towards the Daleks instead. And I do like that idea of, like, yeah, you can never be a good Dalek. You would just, you just kill the Daleks instead. You can't shake that instinct that you have. But it was an interesting reflection that it was based off how the Doctor saw the Daleks. I like that angle too.
Yeah,
I really like this episode. Good. I really like it.
Where are you fighting for it, though?
I'd be pushing for A, but I feel like everyone's going to kill us if we do that. But then again, this is our tier list.
I'm pushing for B. I'm pushing for B, so what do you want to do?
Toss a coin.
Yeah, all right, you do it. You do the thing.
I have a coin here. I don't know what currency is this. This is
Aussie.
It's 2 Polish zloty. It's like worth, like, I don't know,
Excuse
40p.
me?
So heads or tails, Crispy?
Tails.
Ow! I just whacked it against my
Sonic
knuckle.
character.
It landed on my thumb knuckle. That hurt like hell. Crikey. You said tails?
Yeah, my favorite Sonic character.
Good answer. Unfortunately, it's heads, so it's going in A tier.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
You don't like the outcome.
Okay.
Don't agree to the coin toss, buddy. Don't agree to it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Robot of Sherwood.
Robot. Yep. What do you think?
It's very much a middle of the road episode. I've got to be honest.
It's a Matt Smith episode. It's a Matt Smith episode.
Yeah,
don't you think? The whole vibe is like this was meant for. It's so much lighter than the previous 2 stories.
I mean, Capaldi does give Robin Hood the middle finger at one point.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about, just watch as he puts his glove on before they have the spoon duel. There's a particular moment where his middle finger is higher than it probably would be when you're putting a glove on.
I feel like that was
Capaldi.
I truly feel like that was Capaldi and just not in the script at all.
Yeah. I think this episode's fine.
Think?
I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's very much a standard. It's Mark Gatiss, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Mr. G.
It's very much just a kind of a reliable, decent episode of Doctor Who. It doesn't blow my mind, like, but Gatiss delivers a decent script. He often
You're
does.
Right.
Or a good performance as Mr. Lazarus, Professor Lazarus. Sorry, Mr. Lazarus.
I don't think like you're not going to have a bad time watching this. It's fine.
Agreed.
It's perfectly good, but definitely less complex than the previous 2 stories. Doesn't do too much with the character of the Doctor. Doesn't really do too much with the character of Clara. Like, this is like kind of her adventure because she wanted to meet Robin Hood. What do you think?
I think the banter between the Dr. Robin Hood and Clara is what sells the episode more for me. If there wasn't that, I'd probably be pushing this into C. I'm going to say this is a B one, but mainly because you have the, that was bantering. I'm totally against bantering. Or the duel with the arrows and him being like, this is getting silly and sonicking it. Or them arguing in the prison and like having a fight over who would die the slowest. And she's like, will you two shut up? And it's just...
I think... I agree. Those are by far the highlights of this, but I think that speaks more to the actor's ability than the character. I don't like the actual character work. This episode, I don't think is necessarily there, but the cast are so good that they sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen the villain do more. I can't remember his name in the actual thing, but the actor Ben Miller, because he was quite big in Primeval, another big UK show.
Oh, really? I didn't realize he was in Primeval.
He was like how M is to James Bond. He was that to the Primeval group-ish in that show, and he was in it for quite a few years. And that's how I knew him. I would have liked him to do a little bit more, but he was a decent enough villain.
He was fine. They had to alter the ending of the episode, but you can look that up regardless.
Oh, wasn't it because they tried to do a Terminator thing? Was it?
No. There was he was supposed to lose his head at the end of the episode and reveal that he was a robot.
Oh.
But due to real life circumstances, the BBC were very quick, and props to the BBC, but they were able to save it. So it's never revealed that he is the actual robot of Sherwood in there. So that's anyway. Bit of behind the scenes.
I think it still works. I'm saying it to B.
I'm saying it to B as well. I'm not going to fight you on that.
Fair enough.
That's beautiful. Look at this. The season's gradually going down.
Well, yeah, you're going to shoot for something here, and we're... Okay, here we go. Look,
Crispy.
Listen.
Yeah.
I have never loved this episode as much as everyone else, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why. It's like a great episode, don't get me wrong. But whenever people describe this one as an all-timer, I'm kind of like, okay, sure. Like, I'm not about to knock someone else's enjoyment. As you know, I like a lot of episodes that people don't. So I'm going to let you take the lead here. I think this episode's great, but it's not one of my favorites. Go.
It's an all-timer.
Do you know, I'll allow it. We've already put deep breath in S, so I know where this is going, and I accept it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, talk about why you love Listen Crispy. You're probably a better person to describe it in that case.
I won't describe it. I will let someone else take the wheel on this one.
Damn,
let's
this is a
listen to
lazy episode
Sam.
for real.
Let's listen to Sam from Cybus Industries. Hello, Sam.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Sam and I work at Cybus Industries. Series 8, I was a big fan of. It took a completely new spin on the Doctor. Clara, am I a good man? I don't know if I'm a good man or not. And it really does play on it really well. And I did like it. Highlight for me, Listen. I think it is a brilliant episode and one of Moffat's best when he plays on fears and a fear of something under the bed. It got little 10-year-old me very, very scared. I love it. Nice.
Need I say more?
I like that. Nice.
Need I say more? I think this is one of the better looking episodes of Series 8. I think the direction in this episode is absolutely stellar. My favorite shot of the entire thing being after when Clara and Danny have had their row at the restaurant and Danny leaves and Clara's just sat there because of, she sees the Doctor in the kitchen, although whatever it is, Orson Pink in the spacesuit.
Yeah,
being
Orson Pink,
come this way.
Yeah.
There is this insanely good one shot, it lingers for ages. Clara sat at the table and then she goes and then sits up from the table and then walks to the kitchen. It's all done in one take and I'm like, it looks so good. The movement, anyway, I think it's a fun story. I think it's properly spooky, and it's just Moffat doing what Moffat does, taking an idea and kind of running with it. If there was a monster that perfected hiding, would we ever know? Would we ever know that such a creature exists? And we still don't know because this is another open-ended episode. How do you feel about? Is this the 73 yards effect? Is this why you don't like 73 yards?
No, because I never disliked Sleep No More because of that. I never disliked that episode because of that.
Wait, Sleep No More? What?
Well, it was open-ended in the sense that it isn't resolved. The sleep monsters are still there, and then that's it, and they never build upon it. Those kind of ones where they don't answer all the questions or more could be done. I don't hate that. 73 yards, I think. I don't, like I said at the time, I didn't think it wasn't a problem that it left things open. It was that it left too much open. That was why I didn't like it. It was a far too open-ended an ending. But as you know, on rewatches, I've come to love the episode. So that's
That's by the
by. That's the point, Crispy. You're just trying to dig in that at first I didn't like that episode. You're trying to embarrass me in front of all our lovely listeners. How dare you?
I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just trying to get into the
He's
psyche
just being
of Red
mean
Archer
to me,
Live.
folks. I wished him happy birthday, and this is how he repays me.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm old and cranky now, like Capaldi.
I genuinely don't know how to describe why this one doesn't scratch the itch as much as it seems to for other people. It's not even the Orson Pink thing of here's our direct descendant who physically can never exist because Danny Pink dies. Yeah. That doesn't bother me.
And so does
I love
Clara.
the idea of the monster that's perfectly camouflaged. There's something about it. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about it that where I feel like it just doesn't quite scratch the itch perfectly. It's an 8 or a 9.
I agree.
I don't know why I wouldn't give it a 10. There's just something. There's something to it.
Are we putting it in A? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't want to. I would argue for A, but I know you're not going to want to, and I think we would be
cancelled
by Doctor Who Twitter if it was anywhere other than S, and I'm fine with that.
No, I'm happy to put it in A. I'm genuinely happy to put it in A. Because
everyone's
I think
kill us. You know that,
I
right?
know. But this is our podcast, Troy. We can do what we want, man. We have.
You're the one who said
here.
People were hating on us for having Let's Kill Hitler in A. I think putting this in A is going to cause more of a stir. I'm down.
I truly don't think so. I think that was an insane move.
Let me be brave, as Clara would say. Let's do it.
I think, but I don't know. This one, it's not one of Moffat's best, but it's a very, very good attempt. So let's. Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. Here we go.
Above Into the Dalek? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Of course.
I applaud you for your bravery in the face of danger, and that danger being our comment section. We love you very much.
Man. That's right. Thank you. Please
You should
subscribe.
subscribe
We are
right now.
We are
Thank you.
like 5 off of 3,000. Have we hit 3,000 yet? We're so close.
I don't think so.
I know we're like super duper close.
Notice
We
that my
have
screen
to
goes
be.
white, changing tabs. Let's see. Let me switch my login. I'm still losing subs on the main channel. Let's not worry about that. Who's there is at 2993. We need
Oh
7
my gosh.
more subs.
Seven, please. Please.
If you subscribe right now, I will literally drink water.
He will. He's
Yeah.
not joking.
We hit 3,000 subs, the intro gag next week. If we hit it before we record the next one, which I don't know if we will, hopefully. If we do, I will drink water in the intro. Now, if that's not
Okay.
exciting, I don't know what is.
And if we don't hit
I won't.
3,000? Okay, fair enough. The stakes are there, folks.
High stakes on this podcast, as always. As always.
Did you say heist stakes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Well, if
didn't,
you
Chrissy.
did,
No, I
let's talk
didn't.
about Time Heist.
This one gets good points for having Keeley Hawes in it. Straight up.
Who's that? Who is this? Who is this person you speak of?
Who is... Oh, someone hasn't watched Ashes to Ashes. My goodness, Crispy.
I have not.
You know Life
What-
on Mars?
I know Waters of Mars. No, I have heard of.
It's the
Life on
follow-up to
Mars.
that, but it's set in the 80s rather than the 70s. Same cast, except John Simmons replaced by Keeley Hawes.
I see.
But it's 80s music.
That's fun. That's
80s
fun.
music. Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay.
Anyway, she's fantastic. Love Keeley Hawes. Love Keeley Hawes. And I think she does a pretty good villain in this. I quite like her. Can't remember the character's name.
Miss
I feel like I'm
Kislet?
No, that is Bells of St. John.
Who's that? Oh gosh, I'm getting them all confused.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
But I remember that the bank is called the Bank of Carabraxos because I remember silly things like that, but can't remember her name.
Carabraxos. The Bank of
but-
Carabraxos.
I really enjoy this episode. It's it feels a bit Mission Impossible, but Doctor Who in a lot of ways, which now
They're
I've got
going.
into
They're
Mission
going
Impossible
for
films.
Ocean's 11, mate. They're going for Ocean's
okay.
11.
All right, well, I was
You've
trying
seen
to
the
connect
Ocean's
to something I've
films?
seen.
I bet you haven't.
No, I've only seen the all women one because I remember watching that in
yeah.
the cinema. Nothing wrong with that, but I know that like apparently that one's not as good as the original films. So yeah, I realized the way I said that sounded quite mocking. I didn't mean it like that. It was more just like I saw that one was going in the cinema and thought I'll give it a watch, but I've never watched the original Ocean's films, and I need to. I definitely need to. Although you probably would like that I've seen the Ocean's 8 because James Corden was in it.
James Corden is in it.
Yeah.
He
That's
is
the
in
selling
it.
point for you,
I
isn't it,
remember.
fella?
I remember that. I truly remember that.
I remember him showing up at me going, "What is he doing here?"
So, Troy, I have a very important question to ask you.
Lay it on me.
Is this the best episode out of Curse of the Black Spot, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, and Time Heist? Which is this the best one out of those
So these are all
three?
written by the same bloke, I expect
Yes,
is where we're going with
these
this.
are all written by Steve Thompson.
So Curse the Black Spot. What was the other one? Journey to the Center of the TARDIS in this one.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know.
I'm going to need an answer. You need to lock something in right now.
I kind of want to go for Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, which I know you'll kill me over, but I like that
is
episode.
by far the worst out of all of them. Incorrect. Anyway, here is Zach to talk about Time Heist.
All right, season 8, I have to say Time Heist was just absolutely incredible. I just love the cyclical ending. I'm a sucker for it always. The fact that the Doctor was the architect just blew my mind when I first watched it. I always love going back to this episode. I mean, Stephen Moffat, again, absolutely amazing in this episode. He joint wrote it with Steve Thompson, but that does not detract from the fact that it was just amazing. It's at least an A tier, if not S tier.
Oh.
I agree. He's bang on the money. Like this is a really fun story, and I really like the Teller
What,
of
you
the
think it
monster
should be
design.
an A?
It's at least
the
an A,
Thinker.
yeah.
The Thinker's fun. The Thinker's pretty damn cool.
The Teller.
The Teller? Is that his name?
Teller.
Oh, he's a bank teller.
Yeah, the bank teller. Did you never get
Hilarious.
that until now?
I thought he was called the Thinker. No, that was Capaldi in the Suicide Squad. Never mind.
Yeah. And he
okay.
actually got to say the title. He was like, "This is suicide."
I'm gonna push for a B for this. I think it's a fun stylistic choice. It's got what's his name, Jonathan Bailey before Wicked and everything that's happening for him, Jurassic World. Yeah.
They also
Broadchurch
showed the
fame.
Trickster on screen at one point for like a split second, I'm pretty sure, so it gets
And
points for that.
everyone lost their mind.
Yeah. And then Russ Davies
Yeah.
mentioned it again before the Star Beast, and nothing ever came of it. Damn it, Russ. Bring
Damn
him
it.
back!
Bring
Bring
him
the
back.
Trickster back! We need him!
So where are you gonna push for Time Heist?
Hey,
we're pushed
I
for
think-
time.
I can't tell whether it's above or beneath Into the Dalek. I think probably above Into the Dalek. I really like this episode. I think it's
I'm
got
gonna
an
push for
incredible setting.
below
Again, I
Into
like
the
as
Dalek.
as our dear caller said, I love that it turns back round to the Doctor being the architect. That feels a little bit predictable, but still works.
Yeah.
And the teller is really good.
I
Kitty
don't-
Horse gives a great performance as the manager of the bank, which again, I hate that I can't remember her name. And I also love the idea. It's kind of like Hyde. There's another teller locked up, and they just go to be happy together and roam the wilds. It's cute. It's cute. You really don't like this episode as much as I do you?
No, I watched this so many times, and I think like it's so much fun. It goes by like the pacing's perfect in it.
Yeah.
But it just I don't know. It never stuck with me. And Into the Dalek, as weird as it is, I think it stuck with me more. But I'm happy
Listen,
with
Crispy,
that. I'm happy with
here
that
to
for
make
now.
sure this tier list is the best it can be. You could say I'm the tier list's caretaker.
Oh, I see what you did there, sir.
It was good, that, wasn't it? It was good.
Let's take a trip to Coal Hill School. Let's check in on what Clara Oswald's doing. Oh my goodness, there's a new caretaker, and he looks like the guy from The Thick of It. What an episode. What an episode. It's fun.
I like this episode. It's good. It's not amazing, but it's good.
Can I tell you the one thing that has always annoyed me about this episode and this season?
Is it Danny Pink?
No. We
Good.
should talk about Danny Pink. I feel like if he was in series 9, he might be like a top tier companion. But for
Do you think if
this,
Danny Pink made it through series 8, he'd be Danny Peak?
Danny Peak. Let's call him Danny Peak.
Danny Peak. Danny Peak. Yeah, if you haven't watched the Who's There back to the ye olden days, we one of our favourite bits is just a 2-minute section of us rhyming Danny Pink with anything we can.
Yeah.
And it's still, it's up there with I Know This Bum and like Woman Who Fell to
There's
Earth Must Have Hurt. Like there's some
so many
all-timer
classic
jokes.
Who's There moments.
Yeah.
And
We're
Danny
old
Pink
men.
is one
We're
of
old
them.
men, Crispy.
I think the humor in this episode is kind of what is like the best part. But the worst part, as I was saying, the worst part is not Danny Peak. It was the Doctor hating on soldiers. That I always found weird. Always found weird because like there is proof in the previous incarnations of the Doctor that he doesn't hate soldiers. And he works with them. And for this, like, I don't know if they could, like, they could have had a line where it's like, oh, this body particularly, or like this mind, or like really hates soldiers. It always just bothered me how rude he is to Danny Pink here. And I don't know, like, they could have played on being like, oh, is it like because he cares for Clara so much that he doesn't want her to get close to anyone? This is her, like, having a boyfriend for the first time or whatever, and there's like a weird, Clara, I'm not your boyfriend thing. I don't know. The whole soldier thing always annoyed me in this. Your thoughts? Your thoughts?
I like Danny serving as someone to question the relationship between the Doctor and Clara.
Yes.
And who he is and how he behaves. I think the soldier thing I don't mind, but I definitely think it could have been explored more. It does feel a little bit left field. I don't know if it's that he necessarily hates soldiers, but he obviously, as we always know, he hates guns. So I feel like it's just that but turned up to 11. Like it's just now anyone who uses a gun. I just tar you with the same brush, which is a bit odd. I agree. But yeah, the Skullbox Blitzer as a monster is very much just kind of there.
Oh,
it's one of those ones that's
God.
very much we need a monster, let's write something so that it works for an episode. Like
It's
screams
supposed
that.
to be like a super assassin, but it can't shoot at all. It's got a horrible aim. The Stormtrooper effect.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Truly.
And
but
also
it's just
introduces
funny.
Courtney, who's like, she's alright,
Courtney
I guess. But
What a character. What a legacy. The next president of the United States, Courtney Woods.
can't you read? What? The door. It says keep out. No, it doesn't. It says go away humans. Oh, yes, it does. Never lose your temper in the middle of a door sign. Like there's some good
There's
interactions.
some, they're
I
like,
have so
it's,
much of Capaldi's dialogue memorized.
That's good. That is a good thing. That is a net positive for your life.
And also, who are you? I'm a disruptive influence. Good to meet you. And you. Now get lost. Like, it's just... the dialogue really carries this season, honestly. Even when the episodes are mid, like, the dialogue is so good. I love Capaldi. Why is he the only modern doctor I haven't met? Sorry.
Peak.
Okay, I'm
Capaldi.
Cool. Compose.
Let's listen to Felix from Clon before we place this one and see if he can sway our vote. Here we go. Hello, Felix.
I'm going to have to say the caretaker. I think Capaldi is at his funniest. I think there's so many great gags throughout, and we get a monster that looks like it's straight out of the Sarah Jane Adventures. I'm a big fan of the tone. I think it's really funny.
It does feel like a Sarah Jane Adventures episode in some sense.
That's the best description of the monster I think I've ever heard. Yeah, that is very much a Sarah Jane Adventures monster.
Where are we putting this episode, Troy?
I'm feeling a B.
I'm feeling a light to strong B on this one.
You decide whether it's before or after Robot Sherwood, though. I don't know.
Is it the worst? I don't think it's the worst of the season, my friend. I don't think it's the worst of the season.
Series. I don't want to be predictable here, but come on.
Are we? Wait, which one?
Oh, come on! You are not going to tell me you think Kill the Moon's the worst episode. Come on.
No. There's one I'm waiting for. There's one everyone knows.
Exactly. Good. Okay, so Kill the Moon, Crispy. How'd you feel?
Weird episode. As a kid, I didn't understand it. As an adult, I still don't understand it. It's obviously, there's obviously a larger commentary going on. There's obviously a larger commentary going on with this episode. It's just weird. It is just weird. I don't know. It's got very confusing messaging as to what exactly they're trying to say. Why are you laughing?
I love it when you try and set up an argument and it sounds like you're going to say something really profound and then you just don't. And it's not offensive. It's like if you went, as a kid, I didn't really understand it, but as an adult now, I don't really understand it. And it just caught me so off guard.
What do you think?
I really like the spider monsters. Like, they're creepy. Yeah. They scare me. Think they're cool.
They look fine.
The moon being a problem for the planet is an interesting idea. It's obviously a big allegory for abortion. And many a good case has been made as to why it is extremely hand-fisted and why it's done. And I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I think about it sometimes and really don't like it, and sometimes I think it's good for what it tries to do. But it's always that allegory and how they handle it where I'm always on a knife's edge with how I feel about it. It's a really weird one.
It is truly a bizarre, and like the way the Doctor acts, and once again treats Clara in this is so weird. Like I'm like, why? Like, I don't know. There's supposed to be
leads to a great final scene.
I understand. Yeah, the payoff is fantastic because of that final. And you can really Jenna and Peter crush the final scene. That final argument is one of and that's. We've been asking for those kinds of scenes throughout. Like, if 13's era had a scene like that, the closest we got was the Haunting of Villa Diodati. Those scenes are so powerful and so precious and show the connection between the Doctor and companion, be it good or bad. In this case, it's one of the best performances of both Jenna and Peter in the show. But in terms of an episode as a whole, I feel so mixed about this one. I don't use this is one I don't find myself going back to.
Yeah.
Where are we going to put it? I don't think anyone called in saying kill the moon.
I wonder why. I like that Clara tries to take control of the situation because she's put in that position, and I like the idea of the planet voting with their lights. That's a nice idea. Again, I don't know. It's such a weird way to handle abortion as a topic. It's not even like it's a too sensitive a topic. Doctor Who, I agree with the C tier. It's too. I was going there, to be fair. It's like, I love Doctor Who exploring things like political or sensitive issues, like when they bring them up. I think it's an interesting way to kind of shine a lens on stuff like that. I can't help but think that making abortion this huge world-ending problem where you have to have an answer, otherwise the world might end. I don't know if I love that. I think it would have been better dealt with as a subplot of an episode where something wider was happening. Like, they explore it on a more sensitive basis. I don't think it was handled very well. As we said, the payoff of that final scene between Jenna and Peter is one of the best scenes between the two of them generally, at the very least of series 8. But yeah, I always feel a bit funny thinking about this episode and like how it handles that. But when I rewatch it, maybe I feel stronger about it. I feel like I often do when I actually watch it. One thing I've never got behind is the hate of, oh, the egg hatched, the monster came out, and the moon is back and it's the same size. Like, it's Doctor Who. I do not care. We do not care.
Yeah.
That is a non-issue. Sorry. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to apply logic to a show where fat creatures come out of people's stomachs, like, we're not talking about the same thing, okay? We're not. So I'm sorry.
A 1960s police box that's bigger on the inside being powered by a man with 2 hearts. That's like the start of the episode. That's like the
classic
start
suspension
of the episode.
of disbelief. But like this, I don't know. I'm sticking with C.
That's fair. Oh, Troy, we've got 2 episodes coming up that I think you're going to like. And 6s and 7 like them too.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Let's listen to 6s and 7s.
Okay.
It is a toss-up between Mummy on the Orient Express and Flatline. I love it when Doctor Who gets properly scary, and it's hard to differentiate the inevitable creeping dread of the foretold and the uncanny, inescapable attack of the boneless. Both of them are the absolute pinnacle of the series.
Ooh, pinnacle of the series. Troy, would you agree with that?
Well, what I was going to say was, next up in S tier is Mummy on the Orient Express.
Yeah, there's no point in arguing. Let's go. Is it the best? I think it's the best so far.
Yes. Excellently paced. The idea of a monster that only you can see right before you die is fantastic. I absolutely adore that every time you see the time on screen and it is played out perfectly to the 66 seconds.
It's unreal.
It's so good.
I don't know, like you edit videos, I edit videos. I don't know, with the amount of footage and coverage they would have, I don't know how they made it look as seamless that they did each time. Like, you know, it happens, I don't know, maybe 5 times throughout the episode, 66 seconds, and you get a timer in the middle of in the corner of the screen. I don't know how they made it look as good as they did. Truly, it's a testament to the episode, and such a fun concept.
My assumption is they did like 5 or 6 one-shots of the 66 seconds, then bounced the cameras between the different angles that were shot during each of the one-shots.
But I mean, like, there's a lot of
feels
like
like
reaction.
the most logical way. Sorry, we're getting technical here because I am fascinated by this too.
If we should do a watch along of that one, and we could break down how they do each time.
I'd be so down for that.
Yeah.
Patreon reboot is coming very soon, by the way, folks. Like, get excited. We've got some good stuff cooking.
We filmed some fun stuff.
Yeah, we've already filmed something, like one of the best things I think we've ever filmed together for the Patreon. It's going to be great.
It's so true.
It's going to be great.
The other thing I absolutely adore about this episode is that, you know, in Kill the Moon, we kind of set up that, like, and in the next time trailer for Kill the Moon, it looks like it's just a solo Capaldi adventure. So as soon as the episode starts, that's how they do it. So you're surprised that Clara's still there, and you're like, oh, they friends? Is this a time jump or whatever? And then this is kind of established as, oh, this is one last hurrah. And then you like, there's layers in this, and it's starting kind of Clara's entire almost Series 9 arc being like, oh no, she can't get enough of this. She enjoys this life. She is becoming like the Doctor. She is addicted to adventure, and she lies to Danny Pink. There's so many layers. Like, it's so well done. This is by far the best episode of Series 8. It's like an onion.
Yeah.
There's layers.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, there's no other way around it. It is an easy, straight 10 out of 10, and one of the best episodes of Capaldi's era, to be honest.
Yep, I'll agree. Frontline, what are we thinking?
Also S tier.
Also S? Wow.
Also S tier.
I feel like that's...
Like, the boneless are such a cool idea for a monster. Like, a 2D creature trying to exist in a 3D space. And I absolutely love how Clara takes the lead, but with the Doctor in her ear, and like him still being able to do some things, but not enough. Like, I think they handle that. Yeah, below deep breath. I back that. I just think it's handled so excellently, and you know, I'll always love the power of the TARDIS siege mode, because it's just such a cool concept for, you know, protecting the TARDIS, and it even protects the user. You know, it cuts the hair when it gets too long. It's incredible to see. You know, it's a great feature. Never forget that. I remember putting that on Facebook in like 2014 and being like, anyone else notice Capaldi's hair shrink during the episode?
So weird.
But no, I think it's a cracking episode. It's so good.
Yeah,
I think they sell
it's so
the
much
monster
fun.
really well.
And I don't know,
One thing I love about it is, you know, when you're a kid and you like to like have like little playground things and playtime things, you pretend that you like maybe you're in Doctor Who or doing some kind of like, oh, monsters are coming to get us, and you like try and make it believable in like a house or in a playground or something.
Yeah.
There's something quite cool about the fact that in the scene in somebody's house earlier in the episode is that they have to hop onto like a floating chair to not be touched by the boneless on the floor. It feels very much like let's make this terrifying despite the fact we're just in someone's living room, and I really think it works. I think it's such a cool thing to sell the imagination aspect of it. But generally just a fantastic episode. And of course, the final speech. Like, I am the Doctor and I name you the boneless. The whole thing is just so good.
It's not Capaldi's best, but it's like...
What do
it's
you
like
mean? It's meant to be his best. No, that's because he's got other speeches that are even better. But this is like... so good.
It is epic, and it, like, you know, if you weren't sold on Capaldi, you'd be sold then. But I've never been like, that's like a defining moment of Capaldi.
You don't think the man that stops the monsters is a defining moment for the 12th Doctor?
Hot take, yeah. Hot take. I love the episode, though. I've always loved this episode.
Oh my gosh, crispy. The boost of
I just don't
serotonin
like
you get
how he
hearing him
names
go.
them.
I don't suppose it really matters. You are monsters. That is the role you seem determined to play.
I
So
just
it
don't like
seems
how
that
he names
I
them.
must play mine. Like dude, it's just making me happy thinking about it. It's so good. I love that man so much. I love him. I love him.
I'm happy for you, man. Hey, let's talk about the next episode. Let's talk about the next episode.
Can we not? Can we delay it a little
Let's
bit?
go.
Can we delay it? I don't want to talk about it.
I've already done it.
Oh,
I've already done
okay.
it. It's done. Let's talk about the finale.
For the audio listeners, you probably saw this one coming. In the Forest of the Night, D-tier. Should we talk about it briefly?
Just weird, man. What's the message? Don't take your meds or something?
Again, I remember hearing, I think it was, I think I mentioned before I used to listen to Nerdcube's podcast for Doctor Who, even though it was incredibly negative towards a lot of Jodie's run. He made some good points about some episodes. And I remember him bringing up a point once about In the Forest of the Night, and as soon as he said it, I was like, oh my god, yeah, he's not wrong. And it's like, it's almost like a hidden message of the episode is, yeah, if your kids are supposed to take meds, don't let them do that. Which is, like, as soon as I realised that, I was like, oh my god, yeah. Because the idea is this little kid, I can't remember what her name is, but, you know, she's, like, supposedly, I guess, like, by today's terms, is neurodivergent. She has medicine to help combat that. And the doctor's like, you're always trying to shut them up, making them take these pills. Don't let it take them. And it's like it's a strange message. It's very, very strange.
It's just weird, and it's like, from the highs, we've just come off of what you're saying are 2 S-tier episodes.
Yes.
And we have completely plateaued.
Crazy.
The whiplash is insane. And this was, that Frank Cottrell Boyce?
He's written something. Did he write Smile?
He wrote Smile as well. That's what I was just looking up.
How do I remember that? My goodness. So he basically did a much better job the second time round.
Much better job the second time around. It's weird. I don't like this episode at all.
Clara deciding that the kids in her class should die because it's better that than living as orphans on the TARDIS is... I also don't love that decision.
I don't remember the plot of this. I've seen it twice, maybe.
So the idea is that they think there's going to be a big solar flare that's going to...
Troy. What? I don't care.
You did the meme. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. we don't care. Like, fair enough. Okay, yeah, D tier. I'm fine.
Now, finale, my friend. Finale.
Okay.
I
have thoughts. Troy's thoughts.
Do you want to hear an audience thought?
Yeah, let's lead with the audience thought. Let's lead with it.
Okay. Hello, Robin. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for your call, Robin.
I'd have a mind to say Into the Forest of the Night just to be annoying, but I value my life, so I'm not going to.
Good.
The actual best Series 8 episodes are Dark Water and Death in Heaven. One, because Danny Pink dies. I hate him so much. I'm the patron saint of the I Hate Danny Pink club. I just hate him. He's awful. But also because Missy, she is the best incarnation of the Master, and her relationship with the Doctor is so good. Like, their banter and the way they just get each other, I feel is explored in a way where it just wasn't with Johnson's Master, and this is the perfect way to introduce her as well. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Wowee.
That's Eccleston.
Okay.
That's Eccleston, not Capaldi. I get why some people don't like Danny Pink. I get it. I feel like if you remove his character from the series, by and large, it's very, very similar. And I think that's just an issue with how his character is used in the series. I think he could have been used better, possibly, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Of all like the character, like the companion romances, his is like the least captivating, I feel.
Sure.
But I think a part of that is because of like the kind of the relationship between the Doctor and Clara. People debate, is it romantic, is it not? I think it's romantic, but in a sense of like a life partner type thing, not like I want to snog your face off. Like these two are meant to be together emotionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe she wants to snog Peter Capaldi's face. I don't know. Fair enough. Honestly, I wouldn't blame her. No, I genuinely, for me, Dark Water is an episode. I'm gonna push for S tier, by the way, just so you're aware of this.
Shocker.
Several moments in this that I love. First off, killing Danny Pink. However you feel about him, the choice to do that, shock, but also a very well written one and well handled.
So good. Yeah, and they execute it so well.
Absolutely, so well done. Clara and Capaldi the volcano with the keys. Do I have your attention? Absolutely fantastic scene. Oh my god,
Banger.
like chills every time.
Danny Pink.
Obviously, do you think I care for you so little that betray me will make a difference?
Oh.
One of the best quotes in Doctor Who of all time. Absolutely fantastic again. I'm just saying absolutely fantastic as well. Missy, Michelle Gomez, absolute icon. Like you say she's the best master, I'd be like, yeah, fine. Yeah, I back it. I can never decide, but oh my gosh, she's amazing. She's so good. She's so good.
Yeah.
And
I agree. And the master reveal at the end.
The master reveal
at the end.
Excellent. And also,
So
I think
well
the
done.
Cybermen are used really well here. That might be a hot take. And I know, like, the Master and Cybermen...
No, I think so.
This is the first of 3 times we get that in the span of...
not very long.
Oh, actually
not very long.
8 years, now I think about it. That's crazy that Powell and Doctor and Dark Water are 8 years apart.
Weird, man.
That's such a strange thought. Anyway, but yeah, I think they're handled really well. And I think also just the concept of how they're used as, like, people are dying, the bodies are going to be used for Cyberman. That's one of the more interesting Cyberman concepts I've seen, to be honest. I really like how they handled that.
It's Dark Water.
I know it stirred some ruffled some feathers at the time with the whole don't cremate me thing. I will admit that kind of unsettles me a tiny bit still. Like, it's kind of very much I don't want to think about that. But it is chilling, fantastically performed, so well paced, so well written. Can you just hurry up, please, or I'll hit you with my shoe? S tier.
Okay, where an S, though?
I would say above Deep Breath. I think second best episode of the
Happy with
series.
that.
Part of me
Happy
wants to
with
push it
that.
above Mommy and the Orient Express, but I'm like, I think that's good where it is.
Okay, there's always a theme with Moffat's finales where I much prefer part 1 than part 2, and that's the case today.
I thought you were going to go, and that's
today.
not the case. I was going to go, ooh.
No, Death in Heaven, there's just some weird... The Brigadier Salute is one that always comes to mind.
Yes.
Cyber Brig is just such a weird...
I know what Moffat was
choice.
going for, and I like that he tried to include the Brigadier in that way, but it, like, the cons outweigh the pros there. What the Brigadier is now just permanently a Cyberman wandering the Earth. Where's the Big Finish audio series?
Exactly.
Don't do that, Big Finish. Don't do that.
No, please don't. Please don't. I always liked the end scene with the hug. It was a weird way to wrap up the season, but like the line, it's very, like, it's not a happy note. We've got two like best friends lying to each other to protect each other. It's this weird, like, kind of deceitful but nice thing that they're doing to one another. Because the Doctor doesn't find Gallifrey, and Danny Pink is in fact still dead. So, I mean, there's good stuff in it, but I still think Dark Water is a better episode, but I don't think it's a bad episode, so I'm a bit confused as to where I would put this episode.
I agree. I still really do quite like this finale for a lot of what it does. I think Unit is used... it could be used better, but I like seeing Kate and Osgood come back. I think they interact well with the story, for the most part. Particularly Osgood and Missy. The scene between them is really good, even though Osgood ends up dying and then kind of not dying, but basically dying, and who knows if it's the real one or the Zygon one.
Who knows?
We'll get to that next episode. Capaldi diving out of the plane and skydiving into the TARDIS. I'm sorry, that is the kind of goofy I need in Doctor Who. It is so good. The James Bond-esque remix of the 12th Doctor's theme as he's skydiving is so good.
Permission to squee!
Permission to squeak. Yeah. Chris Addison, also of Thick of It fame, and also just a general comedian. So that's also quite cool that we had two Thick of It people in the same episode. Yeah, I like the idea of the Doctor being voted president of the world to like handle emergencies. I would have liked to have seen more done with that. Really.
I mean, well, they actually did. They did bring it back. It could have very easily just been like a one and done thing.
Yeah, they handled it a bit in
they did bring
10.
it back. They bring it back in series 9 as well with the Zygon two-parter.
A little bit, but I don't know if they bring it back enough.
They don't do too much. No.
Yeah. Series 10, I think it's mentioned a bit more. But yeah, I like the idea of, him being like, oh, that's your answer for everything. Vote for an idiot, if you say so, Mr. President. And then, like, the look he gives.
Moffat's having fun.
Yeah, I think, again, it's one of those things. I can always appreciate what they're going for in episodes, for like at least almost for the entire most part. And I like the idea that Missy's doing all this to give the Doctor an army, and it plays into the am I a good man argument. I think it also, like, how you handle the am I a good man, I know some people don't love that because it's like, you've just come away from Trenzalore where you gave your life for hundreds of years to defend this town.
Yeah.
I think asking you for a good man is a strange question. Part of me wonders if he'd asked the question later in the series after settling with how cold a personality he is now, that argument might have weighed a bit more. I don't know.
That's an interesting point. I've never
you know
heard
what I mean? Because
like
Clara
that.
responded with,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have thought Clara would have been like, yeah, you are. But maybe she was just questioning the incarnation rather than the Doctor himself.
It would have been
I don't know.
she's dealing with regeneration. She doesn't know what's going on.
But PTSD, post-regenerative stress disorder.
That's what he had.
Yeah, and Clara too. She has second-hand PRSD. Yeah. So I like what they're going for. I just feel like it kind of undermines it slightly because it's kind of like, it's just an army. Okay, let's get rid of the army. So it's A tier. I like a lot of what it does, but I think it's probably low A. I think I might put it bottom of A.
Yeah,
it's better than like the Caretaker, but I don't know if it's better than maybe it's better than Into the Dalek. I don't
think it's better than Into the Dalek. I don't think it is.
Really?
I don't think it is.
That might be one of the biggest disparities between two parts that we've had in the tier list, then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
I mean, next episode we're gonna have a lot of two-parters where we're gonna be possibly getting more disparity.
My gosh!
Do you know I'm okay with this list? I think this is a good way to finish.
I'm okay with this list as well. This speaks true to me.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the audio listeners, we currently have. I'll list out the S tier episodes. So in S tier we have at the top Mummy on the Orient Express, then Dark Water, then Deep Breath, and then Flatline. But as a whole, 4 episodes in S tier, 4 episodes in A tier, 2 episodes in B tier, 1 episode in C tier, and 1 in D. That's the only series, I think, where we've had an episode in every single tier, I think. Because I think most have only ever had 1 in C or 1 in D or neither. So, interesting.
Interesting.
It's harder to make the comparisons now like we did between David Tennant and Matt Smith because now we've got 12-episode series. So, the number of episodes that we can put in at each list is going to be reduced and will keep being reduced. By the time we get to Jodie, it's going to be mental. With Jodie, we'll probably do Flux and S specials together, and we'll still probably get through it quickly. That one, I think I'm going to have to rewatch Flux specifically before we get to that, because I need to split those episodes up in my head a bit more, I think. But so that's our ranking for Series 8 of Doctor Who. Crispy, your thoughts, your closing comments, your remarks, your post-regenerative stress disorders?
Oh, this Series 8.
Sometimes I wonder how we've made it this far in the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. We'll be back next week with a shock twist as we review Series 9. You know what's coming at this point. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate the support on this series. It's fun to kind of go over things in more detail, and I've got to admit, it really helps pass the time with us not knowing what's going on with Doctor Who. Really is helping for me.
Correct. You know? This is therapy.
It's therapy, yeah. This video is sponsored by Who's There Therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Please do not take anything we say as literal therapeutic advice. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Thank you. Watch the roads.
Watch the what?
Watch the roads.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's just funny when there's a YouTuber I watch called Will and Ian. Whenever he ends like little messages people, he always goes, "All right, stay safe, watch the roads." He just always says that. I just think it's quite sweet. Okay. So I just stole that from him.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, that becomes part of our intro. Welcome to Who's There, Doctor Who podcast, the show where we accept your calls from anywhere in time and space. Watch the roads. I'm here with Crispy Pro. No, we're gonna wrap up here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next week with Series 9 with the big one, the big episode, the big one. The girl who died. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Until then, it's goodbye from Crispy.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Allons-y, baby.
Allons-y, baby.